stop. Before you book that trip to Italy, Portugal, or Thailand, watch this first, because there's a country in the world right now where $20 buys you a 3-course dinner, a bottle of wine, and a bed in a guest house with mountain views, and almost nobody knows about it yet. Budget travel is broken. You've seen the viral reels. Lisbon is overrun, Bali is Instagram saturated, and Bangkok hostels cost more than they did a decade ago. Every hidden gem gets discovered, goes viral, and 6 months later, you're paying tourist prices in a place that looks nothing like the photos. So what do? You keep scrolling, you keep saving, you keep waiting for some miracle destination that hasn't been ruined yet. It exists, and it's called Georgia.
This view in Georgia is incredible, but if you arrive at the wrong airport, you'll spend more on the taxi than you did on the flight. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. A country where the average traveler spends just $35 a day, all in. Food, transport, accommodation, wine. Yes, wine.
And by the end of this video, I'm going to show you 3 things that made me book a one-way ticket to Tbilisi. The last one genuinely shocked me. Here's the thing that frustrated me when I started researching Georgia. Why has nobody been talking about this? I found forums from 2019 saying it was a hidden gem. Then COVID hit. Then a war broke out next door in Eastern Europe. And Georgia, despite being completely safe, just fell off the radar. Travelers skipped it. Tour operators ignored it. That's your window. Right now, because the infrastructure is there, the hostels upgraded, the restaurants got world-class, the craft beer scene exploded, and the prices stayed exactly where they were in 2015. While you were paying €18 for a pasta in Florence, travelers in Tbilisi were eating a full feast of kinkali dumplings and mitzvadi grilled meat for $6. I'm not exaggerating. I have receipts. A private room in a guest house in Tbilisi's old town, $18 to $25 a night. Not a closet. A room with a balcony overlooking the Mitkvari River. Some of them include breakfast, a metro ride across the entire city, 50 cents, a Marshrutka minibus from Tbilisi to the ancient cave city of Vardzia, $4 one way. That's a 5-hour scenic journey through mountain villages that looks like a deleted scene from Lord of the Rings. And here's where it gets interesting. Georgia has one of the most generous visa policies on earth. Citizens of over 95 countries can enter visa-free and stay for a full year, not 30 days, not 90 days, a year. Okay, but let's go deeper, because cheap countries are everywhere. What makes Georgia different is the quality per dollar.
Georgia is the birthplace of wine. 8,000 years of winemaking. Not France, not Italy. Georgia. And a bottle of excellent natural wine from a local producer will cost you $3 at a supermarket. 3. The food is world-class and criminally underrated. Khachapuri, a cheese-filled bread boat with a raw egg cracked on top, might be the most perfect food ever invented, and it costs $2.50. Michelin-starred chefs have been quietly flying to Tbilisi for inspiration for years. The food world knows, the travel world doesn't. Then there's the hiking. Svaneti, a remote mountain region in northwestern Georgia, is considered by serious trekkers to be one of the top 5 trekking destinations on the planet. The trails rival Patagonia and the Dolomites, and because nobody's there, you might hike for an entire day and see 3 other people. Here's the thing that broke my brain. I found a traveler on Reddit, verified, multiple trip reports, who did 6 weeks in Georgia on a total budget of $900. 6 weeks, $900. That includes a night in a guest house in Svaneti, paragliding over Gudari ski resort, day trips to ancient monasteries, a private wine tour in Kakheti wine country, and he still had money left over. For context, 6 weeks in Southeast Asia, your cheapest long-haul option, typically runs $1,800 minimum. 6 weeks in Eastern Europe, easily $2,500. Georgia cost him half of Vietnam. And here's the kicker. The country just made the Lonely Planet's best in travel list. Travel influencers are starting to notice. Boutique hotels are quietly being built. The window for Georgia as a true budget destination, the way Southeast Asia was in 2010, is 2, maybe 3 years. After that, it's going to be the next Portugal. Loved, expensive, crowded. You're watching this before that happens. So here's your fast track to making this happen. Fly into Tbilisi International Airport.
Turkish Airlines via Istanbul is often the cheapest routing from Europe and North America. Watch for fares under $400 round trip. For accommodation, book directly with guest houses on booking.com. The family-run places in Old Town Tbilisi consistently beat every hostel in quality per dollar. Your must-visit list. Tbilisi Old Town Town and sulfur baths. Tbilisi Old Town is a large area known for its snaking lanes, traditional Tbilisi houses, and restaurant-lined Jean Chardonnay Street. The Cave City of Vardzia. The Cave City of Vardzia is a spectacular 12th century rock-hewn monastery and subterranean fortress carved into the slopes of Erusheti Mountain in southern Georgia. Wine country in Kakheti. The wine country, its famous appellations like Kinsmarauli and Sinandali, and explore authentic winery visits and tasting experiences. The mountain town of Kazbegi for jaw-dropping Gegeti Trinity Church views. And if you're doing a week or more, go to Svaneti. It will genuinely change you. Download the Bolt app for cheap taxis and the Flixbus equivalent for intercity travel. Learn 3 words of Georgian: hello, thank you, and cheers. The locals will absolutely love you for it. There are free walking tours in Tbilisi every day. The food markets are safe to eat from. The tap water is drinkable. And honestly, the people are among the warmest I've encountered anywhere in the world. I'm not going to tell you to drop everything and book a flight right now. That's your call. But I will say this: every destination you love was, at some point, unknown. Someone watched a video like this, took a chance, and told their friends. Georgia is at that exact moment right now in 2026. If you do go, or if you're already been, tell me in the comments. What surprised you most? What would you tell someone who's on the fence?